Pacers and avenge last Saturday night's loss to the Charlotte Hornets with a big win tonight. And it all started with a great first quarter and a 27-8 run to end the first half. And the Warriors had the third longest streak here. Let me get this straight. The third most games into a season without a 3-game winning streak. Well, they can check that off the box, Jennifer and Mullen, as we introduce everybody or welcome everybody to Warriors Postgame Live presented by Toyota. 2 Hall of Famers here, Chris Mullen, and in both Olympic gold medalists as well. 92 in Barcelona, 96 in Atlanta. And it all started well with the first quarter. 16 assists on 17 made baskets here. Mully and Jen, they were rolling in that opening frame.
It was the big payback. The ball was flying around. Draymond Green was just incredible, pushing pace, just incredible on-target passes here. Just a nice little, we talked about.
Competitive guy, and I don't think there's any surprise that that last shot of the game pissed me off. But just got to respond. I can sit and talk about it all I want, or I can come out and respond. I think, since that game, I've done that.
You showed your leadership tonight. The assist, we've been talking about it all game. Do you feel like everybody's kind of getting the hang of things a little more? The execution is a little better. Remember earlier in the season, you're having to wave guys around a little more. We caught you jumping up and down, waving people through. Now there's not as much of that. You're just able to make the passes you want to make, and you're seeing things play out the way you want it to.
Absolutely. Guys are definitely picking up the execution. Kelly Oubre has been fantastic. Earlier in the season, I kept telling him, cut, KO, cut. When the guy comes to help, cut. And tonight, he probably had 5 timely cuts in the first half alone. So, the guys are getting better. We're getting better as a unit. And, it's helping my play as an individual.
You said about 2 weeks ago that you felt your conditioning coming on. We're watching you draw charges and rebounds and run the floor. You had the dunk in the half court on the road trip. You look bouncy. I mean, to me, is the conditioning all the way back? Would you assess it that way?
Yeah, I feel great. At times I feel like I still get tired pretty quick, but I don't think that's conditioning. I think that's just some of the, effects. So, I'll continue to work and put the time in, and hopefully I'll continue to play better.
Defensively, I feel like a lot of times you're just out there trying to bait people into doing things. Like a lot of defenders react to what the offense is doing. I feel like you're trying to make them react to you and get them to do what you want them to do. And then you know where the ball is going. You're able to make the play, get deflections and all that. Are you just out there trying to trick the offense and bait people into doing things that that next level of defender?
I think it's just all about, knowing what's coming next, trying to see, be a step ahead, knowing the next move before they make the next move. It's all about anticipation. So, I think that's where my basketball IQ comes into play, just trying to anticipate that next move. Sometimes it gets me burnt, but more often than not, it usually works.
Yep. Hey, Draymond, we'll finish this off. The Dub Nation obviously loves you, and we get it. Rob Adona from Berkeley, from the Dub Hub, with a fan question to finish it off to Draymond Green. Go ahead.
What's up, Rob?
Hey, Draymond. Congrats on the triple dub.
Thank you.
Hey, I just want to know, along with Dub Nation, do you have any rituals that you perform before the game?
Do I have any what?
Rituals that you do.
Just like to
before the game.
I just like to dunk. After I finish my last free throw, catch a lob
and dance,
climb up on the rim like Spider-Man, act like I can jump. That's about it.
All right, the pregame dunk. Draymond, thanks for stopping. Great triple-double, phenomenal defense, and 19 assists. I don't know where the ceiling is on your assist total, man. The way you're passing, I don't know that there is a ceiling on it.
Well, one thing about it is, in order to get assists, guys got to make shots. So my teammates are playing great, and one man can't get an assist alone. So it's a complete team effort.
Good work.
Day-Day, thanks for stopping, man. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
That is Draymond Green. He said they would get it done against Charlotte. They owed him one, and he backed it up big time as the Warriors have now won 3 in a row.
And Draymond Green, what a month of February with the updated assist leaders. He's now taken the lead, averaging over 11 assists a game. Trae Young, number 2. And look, he's having a heck of a month. The 4th time this month he's had at least 15 assists. The first Warrior to do that since Tim Hardaway back in 1990. And he's reading, he's facilitating, Jennifer. He's quarterbacking, he's doing it all on the offensive end.
Well, like I said, he can see players cutting and getting to places just because he knows the reads so well. So he can hit them while they're in motion. And it's unbelievable, especially at his position, the way that he sees the floor, Chris.
No doubt. And he sees the play before it happens. He's added some scoring, I think, which has really helped open up the assist game for Draymond, being way more aggressive on the offensive end. But he just has an incredible feel for the game, great court vision. And I think this last few weeks, the players are understanding if you get open, you'll get the ball. And I think you've seen the offensive chemistry really come together. And in turn, they're playing their best basketball of the season.
Yep.
And no coincidence, after those really two tough losses, Draymond Green and Steph Curry have led the way. And he's, finally get 3 wins in a row. And tonight was just an incredible performance with 19 assists from the center position.
I mean, how about that response from Saturday night? You just mentioned it, the 2 tough losses in Orlando and Charlotte. Comes out Monday, says, I disappointed my teammates. I'm disappointed in myself. And he bounces back with 3 straight monster performances.
Oh, it's outstanding. And really for him to own that and come back and play like this is incredible. But the thing that he said about Kelly Oubre Jr. was now he's figured it out, right? I think the team as a unit is starting to figure it out. And you also see the brilliance of Steve Kerr as a coach to have stayed positive, through all the ups and downs, not have a preseason, not be able to really put things in. So the guys, I think, are doing a really good job through the season improving.
So impressive, right? He took accountability, took responsibility for his actions, and then came out and played a great game in New York, even better in Indiana. And tonight was just one of his best performances, and maybe one of his most important performances. Now, he's played in bigger games in the finals, but I think, like Bonte, you said, taking accountability, he took big-time leadership by doing that. I think he took a huge step forward. The respect and admiration from his teammates and the backing they gave him after the tough time, and to come back with 3 great wins. This could be, you said earlier, this could be a turning point in their season.
No doubt about that. And Kelly Oubre Jr., I'm glad both of you guys brought him up, because Kelly Oubre Jr. got off to a...
With Wiggins got his role. But I really feel like with Draymond handling the ball, when these other guys are contributing, it takes pressure off Steph. So he can have a normal 29.
Right, exactly. A quiet 29,
doesn't have to check back in the last 6 minutes and get 13 points.
Right.
So Looney's 10. They have 7 guys in double figures, Draymond in double figures. That all helps. That it all comes together, for a beautiful 3rd win for the Warriors.
Well, I think to bring it back to Oubre, too, I mean, when he can knock down the 3 consistently and he has that crazy athleticism, I mean, it changes everything. And now to see everyone sort of fitting their role, but a role as a scorer. So when they can all score like they did tonight, it's outstanding basketball.
And Oubre's doing it on the defensive end as well. He's checking LaMelo Ball. LaMelo, I know he had 22 points, but a lot of that was in garbage time after a strong first half with 13. He's guarding the other opposing top perimeter player night in and night out and making life difficult for them. So despite the struggles earlier this season, Kelly Oubre Jr. never wavered, and now he's being rewarded with a strong February as the Warriors are playing their best basketball of the season. The first time all season, they've won 3 in a row. Lakers on Sunday. We'll discuss that later in this show. But a nice night for the Golden State Warriors, as you mentioned, Willie. 7 players in double figures, including James Wiseman, who we'll talk about a little bit later, with 16 points off the bench here. So he's getting better as well. All in all, a good night for the Warriors.
James Wiseman climbed 8 spots up to 1A Rookie of the Year. We're still going to give LaMelo Ball a little nod because he's played more games, but he's right there. He played like the Rookie of the Year tonight, Jennifer.
Yeah, he sure did, and no one's talking about trading Kelly Oubre Jr. anymore either,
Good
right?
point. Good point.
So no, their chemistry's coming together.
Nor are they talking about Kelly Oubre.